Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dio, and this is Kingdom Death Monster. So, just out of shits and giggles, I went ahead and searched the deck to see where the trap card was at, and it was the next card. So we literally won just before the trap card. It doesn't really matter either way because I think we would have had to. Actually, we did. Yeah, if we had failed the attacks, we would have triggered the trap card next. So yeah, pretty neat. Anyway, so settlement phase. Hopefully we can do this right. So. Quick update, I went ahead and swapped in the Mighty Strike in here, so now that is up to date. Not that it matters, because we have to, it really depends on whether or not we actually go on another adventure or not. So, Endeavors first, we get 4 back. Go ahead and clear the tokens, just to get that out of the way. Like so. Let's pull up the rules just to keep things... Yeah, so Survivor's Return, gain Endeavors, +1 for every returning Survivor, +1 for every Tinker. We have 3 Tinkers, so that's going to be 3 more. Collective Toil, it's going to add 2 more, because every 10 population gives us another one. Our population right now is 25, by the way. Oh, also, I don't think I mentioned in the previous video, because the one I actually mentioned in probably got scrapped. But Satori is our newest member from the previous settlement phase. Alright, so we got 9 Endeavors there, and then we get to do an additional Lantern Year. So I believe this will bring us to year 17 timeline. So 17 is nothing. Nothing's going on. We're going to have Kingsman in another 2 years, so we got that to look forward to. We're going to do a bunch of shuffling here. Heat Wave. It is impossibly hot. Any returning survivors with heavy or fur gear have heat stroke and may not depart this lantern year. That would be Ringo and Hatate again. So they're going to have to sit out again. It happens. We can breathe fumes and do all that stuff to try to get extra sense and all that good stuff, but I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, real quick, 1 second. Okay, back to work. Alright, so that is it. So we can go straight into this. We have tons of resources, which is kind of saved some for this Nemesis fight and stuff, so we can actually do Endeavors, which is good. So let's go ahead and do Endeavors first. We do have our spare Fresh Acanthus if we need it. That we'll just go ahead and add the other one because we didn't actually lose any. We didn't use any dried Acanthus. Like that butcher fight. That butcher fight was amazing. Ringo with all of her evasion. If she hadn't gotten knocked over, she would have had. It would have been 9s to hit her, which would have been insane. I mean, 8th was already crazy. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and just make copies of the Broken Lanterns, because it doesn't really matter at this point. Like that. And then I'm going to delete or not delete them, but I'm going to put these back in the deck. So we don't have to deal with it. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these away. I'll keep that on deck. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Innovation deck. Let's go ahead and spend our first Endeavor to do Innovations. We draw 4. But first, we need to spend the resources. Let's go ahead and get rid of a Screaming Brain, Shankbone, and I'm actually okay with getting rid of a Pelt. We'll get rid of a Pelt. Okay, so 4 cards, because we do have Symposium. Yes, we do. So, alright. So our options are Pictograph, which gives us the ability to run away. Sculpture. We can create an inspirational statue, skip the next hunt, and lose a fighting art. Record this fighting art on the settlement record sheet. A settlement can only have 1 inspirational statue. You cannot make another secret fighting arts or not fighting arts. You study the inspirational statue, 1d10. On a 6+, gain the recorded fighting art. So we could put something like Extra Sense on here. And then anyone that endeavors on it can roll 1d10 and get extra sense. So that's pretty good. Scarification. We've talked about this one. This one can give you a lot of courage and some awesome stuff. I might actually go for that because we can max out some courage here, and we do have people with acanthus plants equipped at the moment. And then of course we got cooking, which gives +1 endeavor, which is amazing. +1 survival limit. You can also spend 1 organ and 1 bone to cook stone nose gruel to ignore starvation, which is useful for obviously fighting higher level monsters that can potentially run off the board. And there's of course cooking, which I believe still sucks. I believe it still sucks, even in 1.5. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at cooking. I'm pretty sure it still sucks. Remove all disorder. Well, you can get rid of disorders. That's nice. Yeah, it has to be one survivor consumes it. You're spending 4 resources to essentially get a permanent boost to a single survivor. Not worth it. Sculpture is pretty good. I think Scarification might be the one. Because you can get potentially +1 luck. You can potentially also get -1 permanent movement, which kind of sucks. What's the pictograph consequences? Nope, that's the old deck. What are the other innovations? I am not sure where the other innovations are at. Alright, what's pictographs freaking? Memento Mori. Okay, so that's just something you can use to get back everyone's stuff. It's kind of interesting, not really necessary. It's also used in certain hunt events, as we already know. I'm a little concerned about the fact there's no, the innovations have gone missing. Nope, sorry, there they are. Innovations there. So, yeah, these are the only ones that are still not in the box. It's a sculpture consequence. We can get pottery. Spend 1 organ resource and gain 1 love juice. Basic resource limit 1 per lantern year. Spend 1 herb and gain 1 hide basic resource. Oh, wow. Sculpture might actually be what we want. Because getting pottery and having the ability to turn herbs into hide. We always get herbs all the time. So having that ability to just turn that into hide all the time, that's kind of pretty good. Also, the ability just to make love juice is pretty cool too. So yeah, I'll get sculpture. We'll add the rest. And we can use that to I already have some of that skipping next hunt anyway, and they have extra sense. So you can also get tough on everybody. That's also another option. Tough is a pretty good one, just for the +1. But yeah, we'll have some options. I might get tough. Though the thing that's really going to be killing us is madness, not physical attacks, it looks like. Alright, so we get sculpture, and we'll go ahead and add pottery to the pile. Spent like 7 minutes trying to go over that, or figure out what I was going to pick. That's okay. These are important choices here. Alright, so we learned about sculpture. I'm going to go ahead and spend the endeavor to go ahead and attach something to it. Extra sense is good. Tough is good. I mean, the situation is we have ways of getting extra sense is the thing. I mean, it's an event though, so. They're all really good choices, to be honest. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just copy this extra sense and paste it over here. Right. And then we can spend endeavors for that, for anyone that needs it. Okay. Hatate and Ringo have to sit out this next fight. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. Alright, so I can't pick any of them right now. I'm just going to put X's over them just to show that they're currently missing out. Alright, so that's taken care of. Next, we have 7 endeavors left. We have 1 matchmaker. So let's go ahead and do the matchmaker. Anyone still have a reroll to play around with? Hatate does. Is anyone... What do we got for guitars right now? Yorihime has 2, Sega has 2, Kyoko has 2. Or I can work on getting a sword. What's Yuka's sword at? 6 right now. Alright. It's Yuka, Onzon, and we can use somebody else's reroll if necessary. So here goes. Oh, before we do that. We'll do Founder's Eye first. So 1 endeavor. 2 endeavors. Okay, so spent 2 endeavors to get the +1. Alright, so we had 9 at the start. Should we do this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 for innovation. 1 for sculpture. 2 for Founder's Eye. And then 1 for matchmaking. So 2d10, and I get +1 to the result. Alright, 5 is the result, which should be just 1 +1 population. Yep, +1 population. So we'll add +1 population. That should take care of that. Okay. So +3 sword. +1 strength from Barbaric. +1 strength from Survival of the Fittest. Yeah, +1 strength from Survival Barbaric. +1 strength in Evasion from Survival of the Fittest, so 2 strength. We do get +1 understanding, so let's go ahead and do that one. Plus understanding. +1 strength from Clan of the Dead. So +3 strength. +2 evasion, +1 accuracy. Sounds about right. Yep, and then 1 survival when we name her, and a reroll. That should be everything. So save changes. We can actually give you. We could spend an endeavor and roll 1d10 to see if we get extra sense. You know what? Let's do that now. Why not? 1d10. 6. That's enough. 6 plus. So gets extra sense. All right. So this newbie is decked out. All right. So we spent an endeavor on sculpture. Make sure this is right. Settlement can only have 1 inspirational thing. Record this fighting art on the record. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Next, we want to go ahead and do Shrine. 1d10. Okay. Tap it. Show it's been used. And then drums can get us departing survival, departing insanity. Alright. Alright, that leaves us with 2 endeavors left. Which I'm probably going to use to go ahead and get some people in insanity with the drums before sending them out. Because obviously we're going to be hunting an antelope. That's just going to be what we're going to be doing. And besides that, is there anything else really to craft? I don't think so. We could do scrap smelting. That is an option. So yeah, we could do purification and get ourselves an iron. I don't think there's anything I can really do with 1 iron, though. Or is there? Get the lantern sword. Or lantern helmet. So let's take a look at gear real quick. I probably have done this last time too, but like I said, I've never really messed with the lantern set. So metal heavy, -1 accuracy, 5 armor. Or I can go lantern mail, which does nothing, but it's 5 armor. That is an option. So an iron and 7 bone. We don't actually have enough bone for it, so never mind. We can wait. Is there anything else to mess around with? I'm thinking no. We do kind of have a lot of stuff to play around with, and cat jumped on desk. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 endeavors left. I'm going to spend them I'll probably spend them at the start of the next video on giving insanity to whoever I'm sending. I'm probably going to send the newbie, possibly on the next mission. We'll see. Actually, Yuka can still go, so I don't think we need to. So it might be somebody else. Maybe somebody else that has guitars. But yeah, so we got that going for us. We got +1 population, so that brings us up to a grand total of 26 people, it looks like. Or 27 people, which is not bad for survival of the fittest. But yeah, next one's going to be antelope for real this time. There's nothing else on the timeline to that should mess with us. We got this hunt, next hunt, Kingsmen, The Watched, a couple more fights, then Butcher 3, then The Watcher, and then it's going to start hitting in game at that point. And I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with the end game. Usually the game ends after The Watcher, but 1.5 has added new stuff, including a new monster. So that's something to look forward to. It's gonna get pretty rough very quickly at this rate. So I am the Terrestior, Kingdom Death Monster 1.5. See you guys later.